Hello everyone, today's video is how to find gold and silver inside a jewelry box. I've been a buyer and seller for over 15 years and I've come across dozens upon dozens of jewelry boxes. It is always exciting, it's always a little fun because gold is so incredibly valuable. So one of the things we're gonna do here today is to open up a jewelry box and we're gonna go through it. So what we're gonna do is process a small jewelry box today so you can get an idea of what we do every time we come across a jewelry box. One of the first things we do is we take out each piece and we inspect it. And what I'm looking for is solid yellow and white gold pieces that are marked 10, 14, 18 karat. If I'm dreaming, I'm looking for things like Tiffany and Cartier and other really high-end designer pieces of gold and silver. This jewelry box, let's dump it out and let's start to process it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out things like the pearls. Pearls can have gold links on the end of the chains. So that's the first thing I'm gonna take out and make a little room. I can see from this is a basic piece of plastic costume jewelry. The next up, the watch. You're gonna flip the watches over and read the back of them. Generally, if they say base metal, it's because they're not extremely valuable. It's rare they would be worth more than several $100s. What I'm really on the hunt for is gold and silver. I'm gonna take out anything that looks like brass or that just from, knowledge here, this is just not gold. This is stamped in the back with a maker mark, but it's too dull to be gold. It's not shiny enough to be silver. This is just a piece of costume jewelry. As we go through, things that look plastic, that are marked with a designer that is not marking their stuff sterling or silver. These are just plastic beads from the dollar store. Next up, I'm gonna take out anything that looks like costume. Costume jewelry can be valuable. Just because it's not made of gold and silver doesn't mean that it's not valuable. There are still vintage pieces from Christian Dior, as well as other vintage makers that may not be gold and silver, but may be worth even more than silver, possibly as much as gold. A lot of these pieces would still be collectible, even if they weren't gold. They're still wearable, they're still collectible. When you go through a jewelry box, you're gonna wanna inspect it. You're gonna wanna be looking for the gold hues. You're gonna wanna be reading anything on the piece that will tell you identifying markers. This is just a basic piece of brass. So now I've gone through and I've pulled out the costume jewelry pieces. They're not marked. I'm gonna take this away so I can concentrate just on the potential gold and silver pieces here. Inside this pile, maybe between $3,000 and $0 worth of real gold. Gold is non-magnetic, so anything that is attracted to it, you can see very quickly. I can automatically rule out this piece is not gold. It's plated, most likely steel. A jeweler will stamp the quality and the content purity of the gold itself on the piece. So we're down to a small amount of pieces left. This is another piece we're gonna test. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces to test. There's only one way to know on this line whether these are real or not, and that is with gold acid. This is how jewelers test for gold. It's how I test for gold. It's the industry standard when it comes to figuring out whether your items are gold or fake. When you've been scratching gold as long as I have, there's a feel to the gold. And what I'm feeling for is softness and a nice smooth spread on the stone. Gold spreads like butter on this hard stone. That's what I'm looking to refer to. There are 5 pieces in the front. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with the 10 karat acid. I'm gonna create a line going straight across the front, and I'm gonna drag that acid right across the block. Real authentic gold will stay on the block in that strength. What will happen to fake gold is it will fade. This one fails, 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 potentially good. So the ones on the end still have potential to be possibly gold. This one is out, this one is out, this one is out. The next up is a line of 14 karat gold acid. And then what I do is the last line, I'm gonna take my 18 karat. You can see that melt very quickly. So looking at this has shown up to be 14 karat. Woohoo! Absolutely real gold. I know that from the fact that it reacted to the 18 karat and it did not react to the 14 or the 10, meaning that the purity is 14 karat, matching up to the marks. I appreciate you tuning in today. I hope this video has been helpful for you to find out if there is gold or silver inside your jewelry box. Inside here, we just found a little bit of gold, no silver, but I'm very happy to have found any gold inside a jewelry box. Gold is over $1,800 an ounce right now, and it is extremely valuable when you find it in jewelry boxes. If you've appreciated the video, please like it so other people can see it. And if you have any questions, drop them below. Or hey, if I missed a strategy or two, or you have some knowledge, drop it below so we can get a discussion going. I appreciate your time. I'll see you on the next video. Sell it, yes sir, sell it.